Here at the Royal Show, big crowds building up in the stands. So good to see all your smiling faces. Geez, it's been a great day here in Adelaide, and we're going to get it started now. Taking it up a couple of gears from the horses straight into the horsepower. Please welcome to Main Arena, Team Isuzu D-Max. All right. Slamming straight into it. We've got the high beams on. The strobes are flashing on the front of those vehicles as they split themselves left or right, coming out of the back pits. One rounding the secretary's office, the other couple pairing up through the Dairy Cattle Pavilion, going driver to driver in front of main grandstand. Ripping the handbrake for the first time, slipping and sliding these cars. Ooh, it's a little dusty on track tonight. Hopefully, we get a little bit more water on the track throughout the night. This is just a warm-up. Still to come, Showtime FMX. Then we're going to be straight into the Young Farmers Challenge. And into the night shift, we will roll. The team's going to be back at 7 o'clock as well for a second performance. All right, spinning all 4 cars. This is where we invite a cameo appearance from everyone here in Adelaide. And in fact, those watching the live stream right around the country and the world right now on the Royal Adelaide Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, welcoming to Main Arena for your Saturday night. Cars 1, 2, 3 and 4. You got Paul Hollywood Goodwin, Eugene Aronson, Michael Long and Declan Dwyer. Let's embark on a hot lap and warm up these tyres. Running on Toyo open country highway terrains. Just filling those 4 JJ1 engines with a whole lot of diesel. So there's a special hashtag for the show, all one word, hashtag night shift ADL. That's where you can share all your photos, and you may even get your pretty face up on the big screen. Get interactive with us, and we'll also share the best photo or video from tonight's performance straight to Team D-Max. That's all one word, Facebook and Instagram. Who knows, your photo or video might just go viral. All right, let's spin around cars 1 and 3, ribbon that handbrake one more time. From second gear, we're going to pluck straight into reverse. Keep that momentum rolling as we couple these cars up nose to nose. A little D-Max kiss on the front end. In your pairings now, 1 and 2. The same through 3 and 4 as we travel past the bull bar. Right, let's spin our partners for a little do-si-do. You know that? That's one of the first dances I think I ever learned in primary school. It was the old do-si-do. Right, flicking and spinning all 4 cars on the back straight. Now the chase is on. The leapfrog happens here with the back 2 cars. Going to travel up and over the high side of the cars, travelling in reverse now as we round the secretary's office. We'll spin all 4 cars one more time, right into the corner in front of the major grandstand. Here we go. So you want to meet our drivers? They're going to sign posters. We got so many posters to give away. Meet the Performers happens tonight, straight after the fireworks. We're lighting up the night sky here in Adelaide, right on 9 o'clock. Straight after that, poster signings galore from the team. All right, we're flicking around the back 2 cars now. There you got to split there left and right with cars 2 and 3 and forming themselves straight up into the rolling diamond. Right up the front of the pack of that shiny D-Max Diamond, you got Paul Hollywood Goodwin, our lead driver. We call him Hollywood because when he's not driving for us, he's driving in Hollywood blockbusters. But he's not the only Hollywood stunt driver in our team. Now these boys work together. Car 2, Eugene Aronson. Both boys filmed Mad Max Fury Road. And in fact, a couple of the Showtime FMX boys got involved in that movie too. Great Aussie cast and crew, but it was actually filmed in South Africa. Squeezing ourselves straight up into the block formation now, controlled by car 2. He's sitting on the infield at the front of the pack. Paul Goodwin in car 1 looking straight out his passenger's window, judging line and speed off the side mirror. And that's the only place he looks for a full lap here on Main Arena in Adelaide.
Put both input as mono.
So don't forget, we want to see your smiling faces up on the big screen tonight. You want to see your face on the RAA big screen, all you got to do is share a photo or video straight to Instagram, hashtag night shift ADL. I know in this day and age everyone likes to go viral, don't they? All right, stretching it out and then snapping it back together like an elastic band, hooking up these carriages. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is a D-Max single file train. All right, as we round the secretary's office, going to cut onto the grass, try not to tear it up. This is an express straight past the platform. Stand clear as we smash our way over the Toyo tyre kickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're watching the live stream, I'm sure the camera got a little shaky during that one as the camera operator got to kick up the backside. They're rolling in car 4. So you're watching all that live stream footage. They're streaming from car 4 tonight on the Royal Adelaide Facebook page. All right. From echelon, squeezing up the mirrors 4 abreast now, and then stretching it out in the corner, straight back into the echelon. There's a couple of new things on the program tonight. Battle Royale. Who wants to be a Hollywood superstar? We're going to shoot our very own movie trailer here tonight. You could be a star when Tommy G holds it down for Battle Royale. Also, car soccer. Hey, that returns back by popular demand in 2019, and there's going to be so much action. We're talking a live soccer ball, bigger than me. Huge soccer ball being punted around by 6 cars. 2 teams, of course, silver and red. I'm going to back the silver tonight. Spinning all 4 cars one more time on the back straight. Here's a great opportunity to get active with us on social media. This may just get you up on the big screen, so I invite you now to whip out your phone, fire up that Boomerang app. You know the Boomerang app that's attached to Instagram? We're going to get a really cool video now. So when I say press the button, that's when you do it. Hold until that point, and then we're going to really cool Boomerang happening on deck for a 2-way crossover in less than 15 seconds time. So get your phone out, get the app ready. Then you're going to upload it straight to Facebook and Instagram with the hashtag NightShift80L. All right, I hope you got your phones ready. We've split up the cars now. 3 and 4 do the handbrake turn in front of the Secretary's office. Coming from the southern end at the Dairy Cattle Pavilion at cars 1 and 2. Get your fingers ready. And wait for it, wait for it. Press your button now. Let go. An awesome Boomerang should be on your phones right now. I want to see the video. Upload it straight to Instagram. Hashtag NightShift80L. We're having a lot of fun here Saturday night at the show. So much action still to come on Main Arena. So we've done some of the Fast and Furious stuff. How about we slow it down just a couple of notches now, DJ? Let's cue up the music and hit you with the Team D-Max slow dance. Just strolling on in, nice and close, and single file. Now let's hit you with a 270 left. Think of this one like synchronized swimming. You know that bizarre sport that only rolls around every 4 years when you see the Olympics? Swimming upside down, splashing their legs about in the air, keeping it all nice and synchronized. Well, this is our version. Rolling in D-Max utes on Main Arena here at the Royal Adelaide Show. It's all about keeping it nice and precise behind the steering wheel. Another 270 round to the left. If you're watching the live stream, make sure you give us a lot of love, a lot of likes, a lot of hearts, a lot of smiley faces. We want to see all your reactions when we watch back the live stream straight after this performance. Right, your 90s into 180s now. One more 180 now. We're going to stack them side by side. Squeeze them in nice and tight. Try to get those side mirrors to touch. Car R1's going to be on show right now. He becomes a pivot point, rips that handbrake nice and tight, full lock on the steering wheel. Let's wheel it around. Aggressively getting faster through cars 2, 3 and 4. Make it here. But actually, dominoes effect where they'll all cascade into each other's side panels if anyone stalls. It's because they're driving so slow, right? All right, we wind up the clock. Then we turn it back for a full 360 anti-clockwise, and car 4 has the moment to shine. He rips his handbrake now. Let's keep it nice and smooth with that symmetrical line across the front of the vehicles. So much entertainment coming your way tonight. Night shift officially kicking off at 7 o'clock tonight. Straight after this, Showtime FMX, then the Young Farmers Challenge before we really crack open that lid and rip into it for a Saturday night. So if you've had a big day at the show, ridden all the rides, eaten hits, fairy floss, smashed down a candy apple, now it's time to just take a load off your feet, sit up in those grandstands for a big night of entertainment that culminates in those fireworks tonight, 9 o'clock. Then we can all go home to bed. Dads can have a few stubbies as well and just relax. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see us drive one of these D-Maxes on 2 wheels? Say yeah! You got it! All right, Eugene Aronson's the man tasked with this job. We call him the Smiling Assassin. He leans this bad boy over to an angle of 65 degrees and he's off to the races. Here we go. Let's give you a masterclass in precision driving. He keeps perched there just by working his steering wheel left and right. Oh, he's looking so smooth past the bull bar. Then he's going to bring it down the main straight. There is so many people up in the grandstands tonight. So let's work together. And here at the member stand, let's start an applause that's in a Mexican wave. Let's work it for a full lap and encourage him to get home on 2 wheels. Keep it going past the general grandstand. Keep that applause going. Work it hard. Secretary's office now. Everyone in the back grandstand, your time to shine. Let me hear you from the front straight. Nice. Let's keep it going as we round past the RAA big screen and the vision looking good too. Geez, the back of house crew do a mighty job here every single year. The light show this year, amazing. Look at the red and white lights on every single pillar surrounding us on this awesome arena. And the grass, geez, they work hard on this grass. Apparently they've been mowing it every day for the last month to get it this green. It's been a dry winter in Adelaide. This is the best looking paddock in the whole state, I reckon. All right, here we go, straight past the Dairy Cattle Pavilion. He's got more left in the tank. Eugene Aronson doing a mighty fine job for Saturday night. And he can do it all again from 7 o'clock when Team D-Max back on deck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What you need to do here is show your appreciation as he drops it back down on all 4 wheels. Please give it up for Eugene Aronson! I hope you're enjoying the live stream. We're live streaming on Facebook and YouTube right around the globe tonight. You can watch all the highlights back on the Royal Adelaide Show Facebook page. Also live at Team D-Max on Facebook. Let's close out this early performance now with a 4-way crossover. Ooh, things are going to get wild. Starburst through the zipper, out to 4 corners. Remember the hashtag tonight on social media. Night Shift, ADL, show us the love. Get interactive on Facebook and Instagram. Here we go. We're going to draw a hashtag right now. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call the 4-way crossover. Wow! Oh, the vision must look so good from the live stream. I can't wait to watch that one back. These boys are so good. They can let the Utes do the driving for themselves. Please welcome to Main Arena now as they hop out of their vehicles while they circle around. Your drivers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Hollywood Goodwin. We got Eugene Aronson in front of the big screen. Down here, this is Michael Long right next to the Showtime FMX truck and the backside of the arena. That, my friends, is Deco Dwyer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand by. Coming up next and holding down main arena, the one and only Showtime FMX. Do you want to take this? This is your lapel.
How do we get out? That's the case. Thank you very much. Down this way.
This event is special because it's the premium wine show in Australia. South Australia makes 75% of Australia's wines, and this is where we have the best wine. If you want to understand wine and enjoy wine, come here.
It's great value,
Yeah.
It really is. It's such good value. You can go to a tasting sort of event anywhere, but it's not going to be like thousands, like literally thousands.
There's some new wines that you don't ever see in some of the wineries. And to get such a broad spectrum of wine in one night is brilliant.
We're talking about wines that are just out on the tables here that are upwards of $150, $200 bottles, right down to your $20, $30 bottles, which are great to get into as well.
There is a wine here for everybody. There's about 70 different categories of wine, and you just got to get out there. You've got the freedom to pick up the bottle, put it in your glass and taste.
I think it's good that it's a little bit unstructured, and I don't mean that in a chaotic way. Nobody's here trying to stop you from opening a red or opening a white or whatever.
This beats like going to cellar doors and stuff. It just cuts all of that out. Like
The access to everything, no big queues to wait around for one bottle.
Fortunately, I spent the extra $10 to do the masterclass at 5:30, and that was fantastic to try the award-winning wines.
I keep coming back each year because I enjoy seeing the new vintages, the new wines, the new take on some of the old style wines. Amazing.
Let's celebrate the state.
The people.
The magic.
The memories.
The bright lights and high rides.
The sparkling eyes.
Over 2 full weekends.
The Royal Adelaide Show. The show of a lifetime. Pre-purchase tickets and save. theshow.com.au.
The original creators of freestyle motocross are back with the all-new Krusty Demons Rise of the Demon World Tour, featuring an all-star lineup of the world's best FMX riders, world record holders, Krusty Babes, and fan favourites, including Australia's own Jackson Strong. This ain't no circus. Taking over the country with 12 massive shows. Tickets on sale now at Krusty.com.
It's a fantastic show this year. Love it.
We come over to the Adelaide show here every year.
I'm really excited to be competing today.
Let's celebrate the state.
The people.
The magic.
The memories.
The bright lights and high rides.
The sparkling eyes.
Over 2 full weekends.
The Royal Adelaide Show. The show of a lifetime. Free purchase tickets and save. theshow.com.au.
Well, welcome back, viewers on Facebook, YouTube, and also on the Stock Journal's website. My name's Lindsay Douglas, and we've had a fantastic day here at the Royal Adelaide Show. I've got some great friends with me right now. Mater Vanderleer, I'm going to ask you to hold that iPad for me if you can, and Gary Baxter. Mater, you'll recognise him from the Racing and Diving Pigs, and you'll see Gary Baxter out as part of our night program, and I'll introduce you to them properly in just a moment, but we've just watched the most phenomenal Isuzu D-Max. The 4 cars out there are just really, really talented. They've been doing that show, evolving it since the 1960s, and they've been here a long, long time, and they're a big crowd favourite. But the Showtime FMX were amazing. Happy 20th anniversary to them. We just saw them on the live stream here as well. And it got me thinking, you know, Gary and Mater, what was Royal Adelaide Show like back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s? And we happened to go through the archives and dig out some footage. So we'll show you a bit of that now and see what the show was like in the yesteryears gone by. Well, it's quite different back in the day, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah, it's a little bit less horsepower there.
You would say that. You've got these fantastic Fords and Holdens, but they used to have their harness racing back in the day. They'd actually have the trots out here competing and going at pace in a genuine race. And this is something a bit different, isn't it, Mater?
Yes, it is. I've never seen this before at any Royal Adelaide Show.
Indeed. Look at, we've got our marching bands and our processions here, Girl Guides and Scouts out. But I'll tell you what hasn't changed, that magnificent green turf. It's in resplendent condition this year. Now, this is a little different, wouldn't you say, Gary, to your Holdens and V8s and Fords here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a bit like Mater. I haven't seen this either. That's incredible with those Volkswagens. So, yeah, it's probably a little bit slower than we go, but it's really interesting.
It's got a little bit of regal air to it, doesn't it? But not quite the same vroom that your show does.
No, but it still looks good. It's incredible how many Volkswagens are there, like in that show.
Now, I cannot tell you what we are looking at here, but it doesn't look very safe.
I think I know what it is. They had this guy here last year, and I remember that they always said, like, all kids, put your hands over your ears. So what he did was he built a jetpack, and he made it that he flew from one side of the main arena to the other. And, like, I didn't even follow their instructions. I didn't even plug my ears because it sounded really cool.
It's pretty exciting. Oh, they had the lawnmower races back in the day.
Yeah, and one of the shows in Queensland invited us to come and have a drive on one of those lawnmowers after the show. And I tell you, they are hard to drive and really dangerous.
Well, here we are with some of our modern day footage, including the fantastic Showtime FMX guys. They are such a hit around the shows, and they do something pretty extraordinary when they come to the Royal Adelaide show too. If you haven't seen their show live, make sure that you go and see the night shift night show here at the Royal Adelaide show, because the Showtime FMX team really turn it up for the audiences when they come to the Adelaide show. But Mate of Vanderlua, you and I are MCs at a variety of shows. This is your favourite show, though, because it's your home show. And you're the voice of pig racing, pig diving. You and I did the Royal Queensland show together a little while ago. But here, you're going to do a bit of an interview with our friend Gary, is that right?
Well, yes, I worked alongside Gary at the Royal Adelaide, or here at Eka, well, over there in Eka, and we've become best friends ever since. So I'll be talking to him about what goes in to the night shift.
Well, Mater, I'll let you take over now. You can pop in one of the vehicles if you like. Let us take a bit of a look through. But over to you, Mater Vanderlua.
All right. So, hi, everyone. My name's Mater, and we're down here at the night shift. And we're here with the guy that knows everything about the V8s. It's Gary Baxter. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Mater. It's glad to see you again.
Yeah, I remember that we were over in Brisbane, and you were my driver.
Oh, I thought I was more your slave, but you were bossing me around all the time, and I was driving you out while you were poking out of the top of the MG that we had over there, and I think we did a good job, don't you?
I definitely think we did. Now, enough of me talking about old times. Can you tell us a bit about the cars?
Well, these are fairly late model V8 Holden and Fords, so they're quite big V8s. The Holden have got a 6-litre V8 with a 6-speed gearbox, and the Fords are 5.4-litre V8 with a 6-speed gearbox as well. So they get going pretty well. They're up around 400 horsepower.
All right, so for all the people out there, Gary, would you mind taking us a quick look through of what goes in into these cars?
What, do you want to have a look inside the car, or do you want to have a look at the engine?
I think let's do both.
Okay.
So I'll let you do your magic. So explain to the people at home what we're looking at here.
Well, it's basically a fairly standard car inside. Probably the big differences with this car is the fact it's just a little bit lower, and it is a lot noisier. It's got no exhaust on it, basically, so it's straight out of the engine. And we rev them to about 6,000 RPM while we're going around. So other than that, and plus the diff is got a power lock diff in it, so it drives both wheels all the time, so it makes it a lot easier to go sideways. Other than that, it's pretty well standard. All
right, now have you made any modifications to this car at all?
Yeah, really, just the exhaust and the back, really, and the diff. So, yeah, it's pretty standard.
All right, so for all the upcoming mechanics out there, just explain to us about the motor.
Well, in the Holden, it's single cam. It's an old style engine with a pushrod engine. Still very fast and very reliable. When I was racing these, we would get 260 down Conrod at Bathurst in a standard configuration. The Ford's a bit more of a complicated engine. Has 4 camshafts and 4 valves per cylinder, and is a very torquey engine, whereas the Holden likes to rev.
All right, well, let's go and have a look at this motor.
Okay.
So explain for all the upcoming mechanics and all the viewers at home, what exactly we'll be looking at as soon as we open up this bonnet.
Well, what we're going to see is basically the intake system is what's the most obvious at the front. We've got the coil pack sitting on the top of the rocker covers on both sides, and you can't really see a lot, but certainly all that horsepower is in there.
So have you made any modification to this car as with the motor as what you said with the interior?
Yeah, no, only the exhaust. The engine itself is standard.
All right. So now you've seen what goes behind the night shift. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sit back, relax, and enjoy a wonderful show. And maybe you might see Gary Baxter and some of the Holden and the V8 people travelling around.
Well, Mater Vanderlua, if he's not going to be the voice of every show in the next 20, 30 years, I don't know who is, because he's just extraordinary. Gary Baxter, we can't wait to see your show out there later on. But Mater Vanderlua, you and I have a date of sorts this evening. We are off to somewhere quite delightful, I understand. Where are we going?
We're going to the Mix 102.3 Jody and Soda Haunted House.
I'm sorry, we're going to... No. I thought we were going somewhere nice like a Ferris wheel.
No, that's not happening.
Uh-oh, we're going to a haunted house together. Anyway, boys and girls, mums and dads, we'll see you at the haunted house in just a few moments' time with my good friend or former friend, Mater Vanderlua, and I, Lindsay Douglas. See you in a few moments.
Let's celebrate the state.
The people.
The magic.
The memories.
The bright lights and high rides.
The sparkling eyes.
Over 2 full weekends.
The Royal Adelaide Show. The show of a lifetime. Free purchase tickets and save. theshow.com.au.
The original creators of freestyle motocross are back with the all-new Krusty Demons Rise of the Demon World Tour, featuring an all-star lineup of the world's best FMX riders, world record holders, Krusty Babes, and fan favourites, including Australia's own Jackson Strong. This ain't no circus. Taking over the country with 12 massive shows. Tickets on sale now at Krusty.com.
this year. Love it.
We come over to the Adelaide show here every year.
I'm really excited to be competing today.
This event is special because it's the premium wine show in Australia. South Australia makes 75% of Australia's wines, and this is where we have the best wine. If you want to understand wine and enjoy wine, come here.
It's great value.
Yeah.
It really is. It's such good value. You can go to a tasting sort of event anywhere, but it's not going to be like thousands, like literally thousands.
There's some new wines that you don't ever see in some of the wineries. And to get such a broad spectrum of wine in one night is brilliant.
We're talking about wines that are just out on the tables here that are upwards of $150, $200 bottles, right down to your $20, $30 bottles, which are great to get into as well.
There is a wine here for everybody. There's about 70 different categories of wine, and you just got to get out there. You've got the freedom to pick up the bottle, put it in your glass and taste.
I think it's good that it's a little bit unstructured, and I don't mean that in a chaotic way. Nobody's here trying to stop you from opening a red or opening a white or whatever.
This beats like going to cellar doors and stuff. It just cuts all of that out. Like
The access to everything, no big queues to wait around for one bottle.
Fortunately, I spent the extra $10 to do the masterclass at 5:30. And that was fantastic to try the award-winning wines.
I keep coming back each year because I enjoy seeing the new vintages, the new wines, the new take on some of the old style wines. Amazing.